Let's see ครับวันนี้นะครับเรามีมือกีตาร์ระดับโลกนะครับ Jazz Blue นะครับที่ใครๆก็รู้จักนะครับ Robben นะครับมานั่งอยู่ตรงนี้เราจะคุยกับเขาว่าเขาเป็นยังไงกันบ้าง Hey please welcome Welcome to Thailand
Thank you nice to be here
How did you start playing? Do you have a musical family?
I do actually yeah My father played guitar and sang and my mother played piano and sang Not professionally when I was born. My father was professional when he was very young.
Right.
But when had a family, he stopped. My first instrument was saxophone.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
And why you stop?
But I kept playing for about 10, 11 years. But the guitar I started playing at about age 13, and I excelled at the guitar. It was something that came kind of naturally for me. So I learned really fast on the guitar. Saxophone was much slower. I like the saxophone better.
But you're good at
But the guitar, I was a better guitar player,
And what did you feel when you start to play guitar at that time?
Well, I liked everything, but when I heard the blues, then I really liked that. Really pursuing that music, buying a lot of blues records, going to see blues artists play. That was kind of my favorite. And jazz as well.
Yeah.
Have you always had teacher? Do you study in music?
No teacher, no. Not on the guitar. The saxophone, I just studied in school.
Right.
Just regular school teachers, But with the guitar, I'm self-taught.
And what do you think about the music school? It's important?
I think it can be fantastic. I was a bad student.
Why?
I don't know. All I wanted to do was listen to music, play music.
When you play blues, it's so different. It's like a new kind of blues.
Yeah.
How come?
It was always important to me to do something original, to make a personal style, So that must have had some power in it. It's hard to explain these things.
Okay.
Do you play another kind of style of music?
Well, I've played with just about every kind of stylist there is, Pop music, jazz, blues, rock. I've done a little of all of it, But the main ingredient I'm basically a blues guitar player who has a lot of understanding of harmony, like theory, music theory.
Yeah.
I learned what it was I was playing and why it worked. So I have a broad vocabulary for a blues guitar player.
And when you improvise, what do you think for now?
I don't think much. I just listen, play. Listen, play, I try to play something that resembles what I've heard. I really like, Miles Davis or I like John Coltrane. I try to play something with that intention, And something comes out.
Did you ever play with Miles Davis?
Yeah.
And you feel on that?
Oh, it was the greatest possible experience, to play with my ultimate musical hero. Yeah, he was really good to me, and I had a very good experience with him. When I joined him, I had just signed to Warner Brothers Records. So I was just embarking on my solo career. So I stayed with him for 6 months. And I said, I gotta go. I got a record I'm doing. And
oh man.
So he said to me, if you ever want to come back, just come back. Those
Wow.
were his last words the day I left the group.
Okay.
So it was great. It was,
What did you get something from Miles?
well, I got so much from Miles Davis, really, you know. Primarily the use of space and melodic sense, you know, kind of saying a lot with a little was, I think, his greatest lesson. And just the fact that he, you know, liked the way I played. It was like kind of knighthood, you know. It was like being tapped on the shoulder with the sword as, yes, you can go and conquer.
Now, could you please describe some of your best musical situation or experience?
But I would say what I like to tell people about is having played with Miles, Jimmy Witherspoon, who was a great blues singer, and Joni Mitchell. I mean, these three people are the greatest at what they do. So my favorite thing I've ever done is to play a supporting role to these people.
Right.
That's the best. I don't care about the leader out front thing. I really don't care. To play behind someone like that, you know,
It's great.
it's the best.
Any advice for the young musician to be
Yeah.
a great musician in the future?
Yeah, I do. Especially for guitar players, you should learn chord. Get a book, learn how to play chords, because when you know chords, you can play songs. And it's amazing how many guitar players don't know chords, you know. They know 3 or 4 chords, right? And secondly, get a band going as soon as possible. My first band, I was 13 years old. I've been in a band ever since. So start young, start playing. Even if you don't know the song, try to play it, you know.
What is your philosophy for today?
You know, every time there's an opportunity to make or play music, it's like the first time.
Okay.
It's like brand new.
It's still fresh for you.
Always fresh. This is, you know, what I always try to remind myself of. If I ever start getting upset or tired or whatever, it's not too hard to throw that switch and go, oh yeah, I can play music right now.
Cheer you up.
Let's do it, you know? Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bob.
Yeah. Thank you.
Apple.
Most appreciated.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Robben Ford ครับ